CNN's resident pollmeister says voters are spitting out President Donald Trump's tariffs. I'll tell you, Donald Trump and his tariff plan is struggling in the minds of the American public, the way that Arch Manning struggled today in Columbus, Ohio, network data guru Harry Enton said, referencing the Texas Longhorns quarterback's abysmal Saturday performance against the Ohio Buckeyes. Enton noted that in November 2024, 52% of voters supported tariffs, with 48% oppose. But now, opposition is through 3/5 of Americans oppose the new tariffs compared to just 40% who favor it, he said. Americans have gotten a taste of the tariffs, and what is on their tongues, they do not like. They're spitting it out, he added. Trump has long conceded there will be some pain due to his trade levies, and investment bank Goldman Sachs says that's all about to get a whole lot worse. Economists at the private lender said last week that while U.S. companies have so far borne the brunt of the president's trade war, that burden is likely to shift to consumers as time goes by. The shopper at the local supermarket is currently absorbing 22% of higher costs, but Goldman's analysts say that'll likely increase to just short of 70%. Voters concerned about the impact of Trump's trade policy on the cost of living might have felt a touch of optimism after a federal appeals court ruled this week that most of the president's tariff measures are illegal. On Friday, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit determined that Trump's sweeping all goods or baseline tariffs were illegal given that they'd been implemented under a 1977 law, known as the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, that only provides the executive with authority to regulate trade rather than imposing broad taxes or trade levies. The ruling does not apply to tariffs applied under other trade laws, such as those on steel and aluminum.